I will discuss about hybridization from organic chemistry. So normally, let us take an alkane and let us take an alkene and alkyne. So this topic will be really interesting because we've got a lot of applications. It's not only the hybridization part, we've got a lot of applications also. So alkane, alkane and alkyne. For example, now let us take an alkane like a propane C3H8. So where I'll be writing the three carbons and below the hydrogen. So this will be the structure for propane. Now how to find the hybridization? In case of alkene, I will write CH2, double bond CH2, which I can write as CH, H, double bond H and H. And finally let me take the acetylene, the alkyne. So here it is, we know that the carbon is attached to hydrogen and then carbon is attached to hydrogen here. So how to find the hybridization of these compounds? So whenever you get the carbon, when you get the carbon now, so hybridization of carbon, hybridization of carbon formula will be number of atoms attached, number of atoms attached minus lone pair. That is the number of lone pair electrons present. But in case of carbon, so no need to consider this one, no need to consider the lone pair. Maximum number of cases lone pair is absent. So no need to consider this lone pair. So only if you check this, it is more than enough. So number of atoms attached to the carbon, number of atoms attached to the carbon. So now when you have like three carbons, carbon 1, carbon 2 and carbon 3, we have to find out for each and every individual carbon. Take this carbon, it's attached with one nitrogen here 1, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I'll give the name as like C1, the first carbon. This is carbon number 1, carbon number 2 and carbon number 3. So hybridization of carbon number 1 will be, so carbon 1 will be, we know that it's attached with 1, 2, 3 and 4. So it is attached with 4 atoms. Again carbon number 2, 1, 2 and 3, 4. So it is 4 atoms. So C2. When you take the C3, this carbon is attached with the carbon here hydrogen, here hydrogen, here hydrogen. So all the carbons are attached with 4 atoms. They are attached with 4 atoms. So whenever the carbon is attached with 4 atoms, it will be sp cube. So 4 atoms will be sp cube, 4 atoms will be sp cube, and whenever it's attached with 3 atoms, it will be sp square, and 2 atoms it will be sp. So take this carbon now. I have discussed this carbon alkene. So this carbon 1 is attached with one hydrogen atom here 1, so 1 plus 1, 2, and one carbon here 3. So in this case, the carbon is attached with 3 atoms. So whenever it's attached with 3 atoms, we get here also same thing, na? This carbon 1, 2 and 3. So this will be sp2 hybridized. This is sp3 hybridized. So in case of alkane, it is sp3 hybridized. In case of alkene, it will be sp2 hybridized. When you take the alkane, take this carbon attached with one atom here and one atom here, left and right. So 2 atoms, carbon is attached with 2 atoms. Take this carbon, left side one carbon, and it must be directly attached. So directly attached to one carbon here and one hydrogen here. So here also carbon is attached with 2 atoms. So whenever it is attached with 2 atoms, it is sp. It is sp. So alkyne will be having sp hybridization, alkene will be having sp2, and alkane will be having sp3. And why this is very important? Because we can find the acidic character. So sp will be having more acidic character. Sp will be having more acidic character than sp square followed by sp cube. So we can come to a conclusion that alkane will be more acidic than alkene and the alkane. So that's why this is important. By identifying the hybridization, we can find the acidic character. So sp will be having greater acidic character when compared to sp square and sp cube. So basic will be opposite. Basic will be opposite to this. So either you can write sp cube will be more basic than sp square followed by sp. So next we will see some examples like how to find the hybridization of organic compounds.